July 13, 2023. In Massapequa Park, Long Island, police surrounded a quiet suburban home. Heavily armed officers moved in as the tense scene unfolded. Inside, they arrested a man who had been hiding in plain sight for decades. His name, Rex Heuermann, a married architect, a father of two, and now the suspected Long Island serial killer. Between 1996 and 2010, a series of bodies were discovered along a desolate stretch of Gilgo Beach, New York. Most of the victims were young women, many of them sex workers. For years, investigators struggled to connect the cases. The bodies were scattered, the timeline confusing, and the evidence scarce. The media called it the work of a serial killer. But without a suspect, the Gilgo Beach murders remained one of America's most chilling cold cases. In 2022, a special task force was formed to review the case with fresh eyes. Technology had advanced. DNA and phone data could now reveal things impossible a decade earlier. Investigators zeroed in on a man who lived just miles from where the bodies were found, Rex Heuermann. Cell phone records tied him to burner phones used to contact the victims. Surveillance footage showed his vehicle matching descriptions from the time of the murders. And DNA taken from a discarded pizza crust in Manhattan matched hair found on one of the victims. The evidence was overwhelming. July 2023. Footage captures the moment police closed in. Heuermann was taken into custody outside his home in Massapequa Park. Crime scene teams swarmed his property. Drone footage shows investigators digging in his backyard. Inside his home, they uncovered hundreds of firearms, disturbing material, and possible trophies from his victims. Neighbors were stunned. Heuermann had seemed like a normal man, an architect who commuted to Manhattan every day. But prosecutors now call him a predator who led a double life for decades. Rex Heuermann has been charged with multiple counts of murder. Prosecutors believe he is responsible for at least 4 women's deaths. Investigators are still reviewing unsolved cases across New York, suspecting there could be more victims. In court, Heuermann pleaded not guilty. His trial is expected to reveal disturbing new details about how he allegedly stalked, lured, and killed his victims. For the families, the arrest brings hope, but until a verdict is reached, the shadow of the Gilgo Beach murders still hangs heavy. For over a decade, the bodies at Gilgo Beach told a story of horror and mystery. Now, with Rex Heuermann in custody, investigators believe they may finally have their suspect. But the haunting question remains: how many lives were taken, and how long was the Long Island serial killer hiding in plain sight?